And now, Chao Racing 2025 continues with Week 5 of the Women's Division portion. Everyone is on the clock and ready to go. Let's have a Chao race! Our Halloween show continues with these divas as Joanne Foxley, Sandy McDonald, and Carly Holtman promise to have a spectacular time with the Chao Racing universe in their respective fan sections, but only one of them will be treated for a win here, folks. And it's Sandy McDonald who holds on Joanne Foxley for the win. You never know what's going to happen next as our Halloween show continues being fantastic this weekend. Now here's Brandon Jennings with more of Chao Racing 2025. And welcome back to our Halloween party, ladies and gentlemen. We promise our dealers are going to have a good time as far as the men's has been so far. And 8 of them are going to be treated with a fine win on their scorecard after tonight's races. Like Sandy McDonald, who beat out Joanne Foxley in race number 1. Congratulations, Sandy McDonald, on the order. Back for the second and exciting race after a word from our sponsor. Week 5 of the Women's Division portion is sponsored by Dr. Squatch. And now time for the second race, Paul. And it will have Drew Johnson, Pauline Carter, and our defending Women's Division champion Molly Brown on the outfits course. So let's cheer on our favorite divas and have a fantastic time with the Chao Racing universe. This race is underway! Alright, here comes the next 3 divas, pressing down the line. And it looks like number 1 is Quartermaster, so he'll be left behind in the crowd. Right now, Drew Johnson is battling with Pauline Carter up in the front, with Molly Brown battling 1 and 2 and Chao for 3rd place right behind him. And who is going to get the first divas as the 3 Chao cross the bridges? It is going to be number 1, who went to sleep early on in the race, but now he is taking a water path trying to maintain some ground. The other 4 Silver Chao are taking the bridges at the come one, and number 8 taunts for more, so he will have to drop down to last place behind numbers 2 and 6. As he will take speed race number 2, and right now Pauline Carter should have this race all wrapped up over the defending Women's Division champion Molly Brown. Pauline is going to get treated with a win here, folks. Pauline Carter wins race number 2 as number 6 Billy gets the last BS. So Pauline Carter improves to 500. Yep, and there's more something coming out. Do not go away. Oh no, where do you think you're going, ghouls? There's still plenty of Chao Racing to do this week. Let's do race number 3 next. And for race number 3, we have Verona Stern, Cheryl Days, and Sarah Grimberry competing on the Sapphire course. This is the first of 2 Sapphire course matches for the Women's Division this week. So let's brew this and have a good time cheering on our divas. Please start the race! Alright, and number 2 is Quarterback, so he will be left behind the crowd. Right now, Sarah Grimberry has control of the lead, and down she goes for the count. That's going to cause serious damage. Right now, she is battling with number 8 for the lead over the 8 Chao right now. And now another Silver Chao is Quarterback, as Verona Stern will start the speed for this race, catching up to our leader Sarah Grimberry. And right now, a couple of Silver Chao getting left behind, including number 1, who is Quarterback, and so he has to drop down to last place behind the other 4 competitors. As the superstar that gets speed race number 2 is our leader, Sarah Grimberry, trying to pull this one away early over Cheryl Days. And Cheryl Days is going to now get number 2 the privilege to catch up to Sarah Grimberry up in the front. As number 7 will take the next command speeders. And right now Sarah Grimberry has some company. Number 2 trying to make the pass. But as Pamasa takes her second speed race, Sarah Grimberry should be able to hold on to the lead nice and easily. Sarah Grimberry holds on for the win, as number 6 will get the last speed race. Sarah Grimberry gets her second win this season. Yup, not many wins this season, but I'm sure he'll do pretty well indeed. Coming up, we got more exciting action for you, but first have a look at this. Alright, race number 4 is up next, Piper Paul. And then we'll be halfway done with women's division after we present this race, which will have Amanda Carson, Marissa Heenan, and Erica Fells. So get your swimming gears ready because the next contest is going to be held on the movie course. We only have one movie course matchup on the women's division each week, but it should be a good one no matter what happens. Best of luck, and let's mark this place. And Maddie is going, thus giving Marissa and Erica the opening edge. Right now, Erica has the lead over Marissa Heenan, who is swimming in second place right behind Erica Fells. Ooh, the competition is heating up. I don't think anyone is going to get speed to spoil Erica Fells' lead. She is going to sound the fireworks here, folks. Erica Fells wins race number 4 over Marissa Heenan. As the one speed of this race will be like number 2. So Erica Fells jumps to the 500 mark at 3-3. Yep, the fireworks are going off, and we'll have more exciting action after we present a word from this. Alright, time for the second half of Week 5's women's division play. We start with the second half with race number 5, which will have Alina Booker, Odette Krollberger, and Payson Jefferson back on the pole course. So let's place balls on the field once again and wish these next 3 divas good luck on their quest for victory. The players will line up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock, and let's mark this place! Alright. The free Chao pusher balls at the other side of the rainbow path, and the first diva to make it across the finish line, regardless of the standing, will be declared the winner of the race. Here comes the Chao bursting down to the finish line, and by a crossway zone, Payson Jefferson wins this one, and she improves to 500. That's fine. Payson Jefferson is now at 3-3, and there's more excitement coming up. Do not go away. And now one of these 3 divas will improve to 500. That's we simple up race number 6. That's right. Next up, we have Carlista Fermanson, Christina Bennett, and Yasmin Aquino. They will be competing on the Amethyst course. One of these 3 divas will improve to the 500 mark at 3-3 after this race. Good luck to the 3 of you. Let's rock this place. Alright. Will it be Carlista, Christina, or Yasmin who will join 4 of the 5 divas at the 500 mark this week? There's only one way to find out. And it looks like Christina Bennett is one, so she'll have to drop down a couple places. And it looks like Carlista is heading for the water, as Yasmin Aquino will take the first few of this race. Carlista is swimming along with one and Chao, as Yasmin takes the lead over at the bridges. As Christina Bennett, trying desperately to catch up to the other 2 divas, takes BS number 2, and she'll make the pass from Carlista Fermanson and number 2, who are both going to rest. But I think Yasmin's going to hold on for the victory. As number 1 takes the next command BS, leaving the episode Chao does, Yasmin Aquino did win, so she improves to the 500 mark. And that will do it for this race. Congratulations, Yasmin Aquino, on order. I agree with you. Congratulations indeed. Coming up, we got more exciting action for you, but first, have a look at this. Just 2 more races, Paul. Race number 7 will have Rhea Posey, Ginger Levine, and Helen Benjamin on the Sapphire course. 5 of the 6 divas have improved to 500 mark at 3-3. Will Ginger Levine be next? There's only one way to find out. The players will line up and ready to go, and best of luck to the next 3 divas on the quest for victory. Please start the race! Alright, there goes Helen Benjamin leading the way over the 8 Chao right now. Number 6 battling with Helen Benjamin for the lead up in the front. The other 2 divas trying desperately to catch up to our leader, Helen Benjamin. And down goes Helen Benjamin for the count. And who is going to get the first divas on this race? It's going to be Rhea Posey, who only had 1 win thus far in her 2025 season. At least it wasn't a win-win season like last time. And one of the Chao was going to, so he will have to drop down to last place. And here comes Ginger Levine with divas number 2, waking up for a snap. We are proposing Squad West, so Helen Benjamin now has to deal with Ginger Louine for bowing up in the front, and Helen Benjamin taunts the crowd. Ginger Louine now has to command the lead, but here comes Helen Benjamin trying to steal the lead back from Helen Benjamin, and Helen Benjamin has to command the lead as number 7 takes next command US. Helen Benjamin and Ginger Louine. Ginger Louine trying to catch up to Helen Benjamin one last effort to stay alive, and number 6 takes PMS makes pass for Helen Benjamin, but Helen Benjamin still hold on for a close second. Number 6 took first, and Helen Benjamin wins for second place. A dramatic moment indeed, but Helen Benjamin still won. Yep, so now it's 4-2, and that's more something coming out. Do not go away. Well, with that minor setback now gone, how about we close our show for race number 8? Alright, let's try to make this a better race. All we have left for week 5 for race number 8 are Pauline Linklater, the runner-up, Olivia Fortune, and Amber Norton. This race will be held on the Emerald course. Let's try to make this a good race this time. Let's have a Chao race! Alright. Pauline, Olivia, and Amber are ready to close out our Halloween party here in the Chao Racing Universe. And right now they're going to shake the palm trees and now I'm going to eat fruit. And there goes Olivia and Amber. Pauline decided to dance to the beat back at the palm trees. And as Olivia heads for the water, it is number 7 who will get the first speed bus of this race, and number 1 is going to rest. Poor number 6 is getting stranded in last place behind the competition. He's trying desperately to catch up with the other competitors in a hurry, as number 1 takes speed bus number 2. Right now it is Pauline Linklater who has a commanding lead, with Olivia and Amber battling for second place, but I think Pauline Linklater should have an easy victory. In fact, she has an S rank assuming, so she will have all his breathing room to set up the home stretch. As number 6, well, the next contestant, he finally got speed bus. Right now, Olivia and Amber are battling for second place, but it would be a miracle to catch up to our leader, Pauline Linklater. I don't think that's going to happen. Next BS belongs to number 2, as he battles with number 8 for the lead with a 5-0 Chao. Poor number 6 and poor number 7, meanwhile, are still battling for 2 life all the way in the back of the pack. Which one is going to get some help? It is number 6. That makes his second speed as the race. And back of it fun, Pauline Linklater should have this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen. She has a huge lead ahead of Olivia and Amber at the count 1. And there she goes. She is going to swim away right now. As number 7 takes his second speed to try to catch up, Pauline Linklater is going to wrap up the winners list, folks. Pauline Linklater improves to 500, and we have seen 6 out of 8 teams improving to 500 this week, including Pauline Linklater just now. As number 2 can say farewell to the 5-0 Chao with his second speed race, and poor number 6 is scoreless. Number 6 can just forget about this race. As the last speed race of week 5's action will be made by number 1. So, Pauline Linklater, make this one easy. Yep, there we go. That's an easy one for Pauline Linklater. Back to close our show in just a moment. Well, with that said, we're out of treats to give away for our audience, but we'd like to thank you all for coming to our special Halloween party for the 2025 season. And we'll be back next week for another exciting edition of Chao Racing 2025. Until then, be sure to subscribe to the Chao Emperor channel. You can watch all the past Chao races, or help decide if you can make a mascot costume or a fursuit or something rabbit. This is Ben Chang signing off, your ghost guide for this gooey season. Keep on smiling, enjoy the rest of your Halloween weekend, and so long, everybody! The second portion of Chao Racing 2025 has been sponsored by Dr. Squatch. This is Piper Paul speaking. Join us again for more exciting action here on America's favorite virtual sports entertainment program, Chao Racing 2025. Chao Racing 2025 has been a CETV production. Have a safe and happy Halloween from all of us here on Chao Racing.